boot Dylan off and start a share play.
Or you could just not be a cunt and just not do that.
Or you could just not be a cunt, because I'm going to take this more seriously than I need to. Don't be a cunt! Slams fist on table.
Grr.
Grr! You didn't bring me any beans!
Will you?
Yes.
Not
Oh,
really.
I think you'll find it's Doomfist who's going to make you squeal.
Not if I'm Santa.
With his big golden...
Girthy hand.
There's a lot of girth to that.
Fucking Doomfist Smith. What is our fucking Doomfist doing? This Hiyaki Maru.
He's laughing at your salt while playing shit.
He's not doing anything. He's just fuffing about.
Maybe he's
You
admiring
are
the.
fuffing
Maybe he's admiring the maps.
I'm not playing Tolbadon because he's been useless.
Probably, honey.
Oh, we have no healers.
It would be nice if our fucking this does something. You know, just a little bit.
Then go onto the community and find a team. A
Ooh,
team of bona
what a
fide
dodge.
professionals.
Squeal, Doomfist, squeal!
That's like what Eddie does on Monster Hunter, I swear.
Wheel.
Hmm?
Oops.
That was a good
Rocket
score,
barrage.
10 out of 10.
Forming.
I did 100 out of 100.
Oh shit, the Reinhardt from behind.
I'm gonna read up on history while I wait for Benji. I'm very good at my history.
Oh, this fucking. No, seriously?
No!
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, dude, this fake Mr. Beast account that comes to my most recent upload is definitely a bot. I went on their channel. They've got like a weird sort of like fake face for their channel, where like it's got two uploads apparently, and they're both Mr. Beast videos. But then when you go to its upload section, like with all the videos, it's all just random like fucking weird like online game, like some next 2D My Little Pony shit.
Squeal, 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 Doomfist.
It sounds funny. You should report it
With,
to
like-
the FBI.
With like Arabic and it's got like Arabic.
I
like,
landed on
tables
how
and
makes
stuff.
sense. This is not fun
Ah,
with
yes,
this
bringing
fucking
joy to the
Doomfist
troubled
at our
land of
team.
Iran.
He's not doing anything.
Boomer fist.
I'm joking. They did they even? King of Bohemia.
Oh, you bastard.
Mm.
Brah! So you can fucking air. Brah!
You guys got any expanded mind memes for OK Boomer? I'll just come for one. Affirmative pensioner.
Don't you remember
Boomerang.
10-4 dinosaur?
10-4 dinosaur.
Where's our fucking...
Semper Fi soon today.
No, I'm dead.
Like
no,
Grandma
this
called
Yakimaru
Boomerang.
guy. No.
Fucking stupid. Oh god.
I love that meme. Just the kid with the boomerang just throwing it.
No, the only good thing that Diva did the whole game.
Was look pretty.
Not even. Mostly saw her dead body. Alright, that's it for me with
Oh, just
Overwatch.
because she's an Asian girl who looks really white.
Have you seen
What
Korean
does
people?
that
They're
mean?
mostly white.
Yeah, but like divas, just like, not Korean but white, but just white.
All this time, Diva was just a weeb.
Yeah, all this time was Diva was just Korea's biggest fan from America. That's fucking.
Korea's biggest fan from Sweden.
Right, I'm gonna go for a ciggy and I'm going back on Sims. I'll be back.
Shim.
I need to change my skin to the Officer Diva.
Oh,
How weeby that one is.
Or is the mecha one?
No, the black cat one.
The mecha one is the best one.
which
Get
one's
in
that?
the rowboat, Shinzi.
Seat thyself within the golem.
Officer Diva.
Shinzi, it is time to smoke a lot of weed and do a lot of MDMA and have existential experience.
Not existential.
Experience tranquility.
Experience quarantine.
That's interesting. For some reason, you're not on my subscriptions anymore. Did YouTube forcibly unsubscribe me from you?
Oh no, I changed my name. That might be it.
What's your name?
My name is now Nefarious Neckbeard.
Oh,
Yeah, actually.
No, I just forgot.
Yeah, it's because I
My
wanted
name's-
to start commenting on things, and I don't want to comment on things with the name Jamie Lee Whitehead on like every fucking like video I ever comment on. So I changed my official Google name to Nefarious Neckbeard. First name.
Jamie White.
I should have called myself Mr. Pizza like I do on Just Eat.
Mr.
Jamie
Pizza
White.
time.
Yeah, Mr. Pizza.
Oh, welcome, brother.
Hello, Dan. There is a stream up if you want to join it, but don't join it because I just told you about it, and that would be icky.
Let me join it to write a comment and then leave.
Was that Reaper? I'm gonna meme him.
Yeah, weep him. Weep
Oh,
his
Oh
soul.
really
yeah,
got
I've
me.
gone. I can't type in the live chat on PlayStation because it's an inferior version of YouTube.
Can you not?
No,
Oh dear.
The-
You have to find
the-
the stream alone.
YouTube.
Are you inside the stream already? But it hasn't said that you're there yet. Oh, there you are. Okay, I can stop looking up history now.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh, I'm hearing you twice. Oh jeez, oh no.
Oh,
Oh god, oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh
I
no,
don't wanna-
we're hearing everyone twice.
You see this
Yeah.
guy, Benji? This guy is why I always
Oh
thought Owen would look
lord, I
like.
hate myself. Oh jeez, that might sound like, oh god.
You thought Owen looked like that? I thought you said you thought Owen was black or something.
No, I thought Owen would be like this dude, but bald. Don't
Maybe he
know
is
why.
bored with that hat off.
Alright, I need a walkthrough, Benji. How do I wash my sword? It's been bloody for about a week.
I don't actually know, but surely you
Chuck
could
it
do it
in
as a
water. You
blacksmith.
literally just chuck it in water.
Oh yeah, I remember now, Benji. Thanks. Alright, no, I remember now. You're supposed to go to the grindstone to clean the blood off your weapon. I've been like spamming the wash button and trying stupid things like what I'm about to show you. I've been actually doing this, trying to clean my fucking sword.
What, like dropping it into the lake?
No, it's just stabbing the fucking the river.
Lady of the lake, you can take your sword.
Dip. Let's see, what food do I have on me? Not enough. Also, what do you think of my character, Benji?
Henry's come to see us.
Do you think I look pretty kitted out? I look like a soldier, don't I?
No, you
Yeah,
did.
you
cat
definitely,
looks
definitely
weird.
look a soldier. You definitely do.
Yeah. What about now? What about
Fucking
now?
fella.
I still look like a soldier.
Buffalo soldier.
You look like you were a soldier.
Rasclat Rasta.
Oh no, sorry. With that on,
You should take off your helmet.
Why would I take off my helmet?
He's a conspiracy theorist. He can't take it off.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
what if I get hit in the back of the head by some conspiring Hey! Dylan, don't do this to me!
What?
You can't just call me out like that. They're gonna. I'm gonna get attacked by random NPCs. I know it. Just one of these days. All right, fine. I'll take off my damn
You
belt.
don't have to get the helmet. You should clean your blade.
Alright, I'll be back. So.
Hey Dan, there you go. I took off my helmet. You got a problem?
I can't. This.
Now your helmet's off.
Still got mail on though.
Oh, jeez. I actually put the helmet back on. I have more of a problem with you with just the helmet on rather. Jeez.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to be a Marvel character or something. Just the middle.
It's clean enough, isn't it?
I love how you're just like any good water supply is just being like tainted with blood, so they can't be used anymore.
Yeah. He only kills HIV positive people.
God damn it! Where's the fucking blacksmith? What is this backwater shithole? I only like backwater shitholes. They're smaller.
Oh no,
Like-
to the left.
Why do you know?
Don't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why do you know so much about Usits?
Usits. Usits, we sits, we all sits.
It is Ushits, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Ushits. I'm not. I was like, am I just getting mixed up with Auschwitz? What's going on? No, it is actually just called Ushits.
You.
Ooh shit. Ooh shit.
You shits.
Who am I?
Sounds like some.
My respects.
That's some rival village name of their town for them.
I don't know any.
That man Lubos,
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself.
have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Yeah, you.
Do you know what Lubos was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. There was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't...
Do you know anyone
yeah,
Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all.
Random people keep commenting on my new uploads.
Jesus!
Why?
What one did you post?
I posted some stuff from Rainbow Six's stage, just a couple of videos,
What
and
was,
I got a comment from a fake Mr Beast channel, and then I've got a comment from somebody else.
This is a chest.
What's-
Oh no! Oh no! I
Wait,
want to
what's your,
lockpick this.
thing called again?
Should be like Kushner _exe or .exe, one of those two.
The fuck?
Let's see. Yeah, Kushner _exe.
Oh,
There
no,
we
I should
go.
just scroll to
I
the-
lockpicked it. I'm very clever. I don't even want to open it. I just want to lockpick it for the experience. I'm not a thief. I just want to make sure I can get into places when I need to. Where is the grindstone? Whose house is this?
What's going on out there?
Why don't you open it and see since you really lockpicked it? What's that? I wanna know.
Yeah, you go away, you non-looking ass. I want to lockpick this door. Oh no, there's more people.
Oh, it's one of them ones where somebody comments and then deletes it straight away. What did they even say?
I unlocked it.
What in
Hello. Heavens, I don't
the... Has
know.
something happened?
No. No. Is this door locked too? Oh no, don't do this to me. I just want to open all the things.
Fantastic job, can't wait for more. Also, let's build each other up.
Did you see what I wrote? Did you see what I put in response?
You commented in the back, okay, boomer.
Benji's really trying to get that like 16-year-old American girl energy across.
I mean, he's got
18-year-old.
videos with like 20 odd K views.
Who's this third person? Ooh. I bet I was like, oh, and I swear there's a lot of streams of this game, surprisingly. Alright, I will find the grindstone, I swear it. Maybe I was in the wrong part of town is all.
If the actual Mr. Beast comes on my channel, I'll probably say the same thing.
Where
Came
is...
from over here. What? Show yourself.
Oops.
I don't even dislike Mr. Beast, I just can't be bothered.
Where is the grindstone? I don't understand, how big is this town?
Maybe they don't have one.
Fuck off. No, I refuse.
You walk into a village, I've got an axe to grind. Well, you won't find any help here.
No, imagine you have like the biggest towns like in the game so far, but no blacksmith. Fuck off. Nah, I refuse to believe such a thing.
Or you ask somebody.
This game isn't that smart. You can't just ask someone for directions.
Ask them for rumours instead.
Oh, that looks
Have
cool.
you heard of the High Elves?
What's this? Is this a blacksmith? It's a butcher! Why have I found a butcher but not a blacksmith? What's this one?
Ask the butcher where the blacksmith is.
Don't you have like a map of like all the places in your area?
I'll fucking fly kick your chickens.
He hasn't even discovered the butcher yet. I don't think he knows where all the things are.
Yeah, bloody hell, it only shows the ones that you found. Maybe it's one of the ones I already found then.
What
Trader.
a pretty map though.
Yeah, this game's map is over the
Yeah,
top.
the map is really nice. It's just how they used to try to draw them, though, isn't it?
Hey, hold
Yeah.
on, hey, watch this. You see how like the map looks here? There's like two versions of the same map. The overarching one and the individual specialized one for every area. It's nuts.
Ah, I see. Oh yeah, and the way they did the undiscovered areas is all clouded.
You played this game before then, didn't you?
Yeah. It's been a while though, dude. I got past the tutorial mission, started doing my own thing, didn't enjoy it that much.
Oh, fair.
I will
I'm
walk
okay,
into everybody's houses.
Well,
I'm really hard to please with games these days for some reason.
You just can't get it up. Alright, horse
Yeah.
trader. That means it must be in the part of town I was already in!
Load up the map for a second.
Wait a second! Ah, silly me! Silly me, I have a horse. I don't even need a blacksmith, I have a horse. I know, where's...
Horse, clean my blade, you just shove it in its mouth.
Shove it inside it.
Lick it up.
the
Horse?
famous, the amazing magician
Horse, you made
trick
it,
where
you
they
made it
deep
even
froze-
dirtier with your blood. Yeah.
No.
Go up. And you're not, I'm behind on your stream, that's annoying. It won't be near, I doubt it'll be near the church.
Why would you not put a blacksmith near a church? Who else is going to fashion your golden crosses?
And the restraints for your altar boys.
Yeah. If only this game I could smell things, then I could smell the blacksmith.
Well, so what's the idea on this game then?
I'm Henry.
As in, the king.
I'm Henry.
The premise of this game is that you're the son of a blacksmith. your village gets raided and everyone gets wrecked. You
Well, just go
escape to-
home then if you're the son of a blacksmith. Gosh.
No, your home is destroyed. It got set alight and raided and pillaged. You escape to a nearby castle and basically start to make your own life from that point forward. But you have to do like tasks for people as part of a main quest.
I found the fucking baker! Bake me a sword!
You can even join
What
the
about-
Brotherhood of Monks if you want. Bake me a sword.
Alright, it must be that one. I'm following little question marks, Dan, because that seems to be where all the businesses are on the map.
Oh, I haven't put the screen in full screen. Maybe I should put it full screen. So I don't see-
Grocer!
I haven't put it full screen.
I'm so angry.
Full screen.
What the fuck? Alright, can somebody in the chat? Can somebody go fucking Google who shits blacksmith? I cannot.
Okay.
Oh, that brown
Keep
guy.
going forward.
Wow.
I'm going to the
Not
tavern.
that way.
What?
Oh, I can't hear Daniel. Rip. I'll leave and join back.
Mute him, unmute him.
Yeah, that might also work.
Can you not hear me, Benji?
No,
Yeah, but-
Mr. Fernville.
Oh, I can't hear him either, who cares? Daniel! Daniel! I muted him, unmuted him, I can't hear him either. Maybe you're just not there.
Yeah, Daniel, leave and come back. Is he even speaking? I can't hear half the people, to be honest. So.
Oh,
I've lost the broadcast. Oh shit.
Sometimes they're just not worth talking to.
What was
I
I
reckon.
doing?
Hey, Holly, did you see that message from Whitey just now?
yeah.
I reckon he's high.
Yeah. More than likely.
We should stop
Infinite
talking.
love is the only truth.
Unlimited love works.
Unlimited love works.
Nah, it's a different joke, Benji. That one's good too.
What? I am the love
Did
of
you
my
find-
sword. I am the love of my sword, my craft,
What's
my,
this
my
archery
hand, my
master
blade.
doing just standing out here in the fucking
Mine
cold?
can't.
Archery master, who are you?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Archery contest is the only speech option. He just stands here every day, all day, waiting for someone to contest him. What a legend.
It's the fucking Ringo Road again of this game.
Jamie, this is funny. I think you should give up on looking for a blacksmith.
Is that
Just get a
actually,
new sword.
is there not
But I
one in
can't get a new
Ushers?
sword without going to a blacksmith.
There's not one at all.
Can you look for a grindstone then? Is there a grindstone? No blacksmith, just the rock.
I'll grind your stone.
I got a stone to grind with you.
You teabagging me.
Okay, I've just wandered in on the priest practicing sword fighting. Is this normal? I know that.
I'm
I
Brother
know,
Joffrey, what do you want?
I know this character, Benji. You're gonna love this character. He's a priest who regularly participates in complete debauchery, and he invites you to join him. There's a whole quest where
wills
you
it.
get Yeah, there's a whole quest where you get really drunk with the priest and have to go around paying people for damages and shit.
Maybe check next to the church. There might be a forge. Well, there's no person or mine by the forge, but there should be a forge. It's one of the buildings. Maybe it's actually, it might be like a building next to the church, but not actually. Yeah, from this it just says there's a to the right there. I know you walk past it. Yeah, over there.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is it, right? Please.
To the left there, yeah.
No, you son of a bitch.
So yeah, I think this is it. This is all they have here.
Oh, bye.
Well, no grindstone.
That's my grinder. You bastards. Actual shithole. Right, fuck you, I'm not clicking this.
Get on your horse and go to a different town.
I'm not gonna do that for the sake of the next person I stab. You shouldn't have stabbed me. Oh, a lockpick, so I'll steal that. Easy. What am I? Who the fuck am I stealing from? Whoever works here obviously can't afford a grindstone. They're probably out of business anyway. Fucking.
So what roles can you undertake in this game? You said you could join the monks.
Exaggerated.
Benji mentioned.
It's more about stabbing people.
Yeah, it's mostly combat. The main quest is all about becoming a warrior.
Oh.
I know you can handle everything without being a warrior, but like, shut up. I saw you practicing assault.
I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the club.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me understanding.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof.
It was practiced with a stick. It was clearly a
Can I ask you
sword.
a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
A lot of people are upset with this game.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhoff was raided?
Why is
Unfortunately,
Ushwitz
I do know.
such a
I'd
fucking
like to help
dump?
you with your investigation.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows.
Basically, Jamie, don't get your armor
Vows more
damaged
important
at
than
all
catching
whilst you're here.
dangerous murderers.
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
What are you talking about?
There's no way to repair your armor here. Or
Father,
a
surely you can't be
bathhouse or even a cobbler.
There must be
or
situations in
tailor.
which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances.
I'll get a confession out of you by force, or you can't hurt.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt
Don't-
him.
you-
If
you
don't
reckon you
tell
can
me,
take
more
Father
innocent
God with-
people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhoff
Okay,
raid.
boomer.
If I don't find out
What's the
who it
middle
was, it
option?
will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine.
All right?
Good luck to you.
I'll meet him in the evening at the tavern. Apparently.
And apples that'll put a smile on your face.
Excuse me.
Is this the kind of game where if you missed the evening that he said, it won't happen again, and that's your chance gone?
I'm not sure. It might be.
Onions, garlic, delicious juicy cabbage. The
should
freshest
probably
you
find
can
out where
get.
The freshest you can get indeed. Look at this dude. Oh my god, he's so dead inside.
It doesn't matter what world you're in, that job always still keeps the people with dead eyes.
Oh, this is a long sword. Nice.
What are you guys playing?
Kingdom Come, you harlot.
Or watching Jamie play Kingdom Come.
I don't know why we are, but we are.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, my clothes are dirty again. Well, whose water can I just taint with my clothes?
Dirty boy.
Oh,
Wash
fine.
your hands, you dirty pig.
Rising Albaca.
Just go jump in the lake.
That's synchronicity, man. I just said wash your hands, you dirty pig. My uncle just said go wash your hands. You just best be saying him
What
and my
happens if you
grandma.
kill a pig in this game? Do you get like negative rep or something?
Probably get arrested.
Basically. Alright, who can I buy food from?
There's no baths in this place either.
There are. Oh yeah, there's none here. Innkeeper, why are you standing on the doorstep
God
like
be
a
with
bandit?
you.
Let's talk trade.
God be with you.
How much money are you selling all of this shit for? Oh, bread is pretty cheap. I'll take 4 of them.
How many breads have you eaten, Jamie?
Alright, you're gonna make me pay 10 gold for these fucking 4 breads. I'm going to haggle you with my amazing...
I'm gonna haggle the fuck out of your bread. But imagine if you tried to haggle these days, like you walk into the co-op, pick up one of their 75p of white farmhouse loaves, goes to the cashier, and they're like 75p please.
I did look up.
And you're like, I don't believe this bread is worth 75p. Maybe I would pay 60? They're just like, get out. They can't do that. They do the haggling for you, man. When things aren't worth as much, they'll reduce them.
Where do you see your hunger stats and stuff like that?
It's the little box on the bottom right. Nourishment.
Oh, I see.
I have many skills.
So what weapons do you get to choose from?
Hold on, wait.
You should level up your drinking. Go have a drink now before tonight, later on.
What are you talking about?
I don't know,
This
you have a
game
drink
actually has this game has a decent variety of weapons. There's of course archery one-handed and two-handed, and shields, like as you'd expect. But I think you can use spears as well, which I
You
like.
can't carry them with you. They're shit.
Oh, but you can use them though.
Yeah, but you can't take them with you.
Why can't you take them with you?
Because you need a mod for that on PC, because the game is jank.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jank game. There's a lot of
I mean,
stuff that
there's a lot of people like saying that it's an unfinished game and it's at least unfinished. We were trying to find stuff about this tower.
Oh, you bastard.
I just realised what you called the stream, the old quarantine.
I'm really tempted to like get Minecraft on my PC and download the shit ton mods.
There's not that many
Or I
mods
could
for this
just
game. It's not as moddable as you would think.
You should put your helmet back on.
He doesn't like your fresh trim.
No, it's too fresh for your rocket.
Medieval barbers be like.
Do you want to use this sword or this sword? What size sword cut do you want? Do you want a crochet?
Hey, I will pickpocket you if you don't talk to me.
What look are you going for? Are you going peasant or clergy? Peasant again. Of course. Then why even us?
My hands are clean, aren't they? Yeah, my gloves are very clean.
Bada bing.
Now I will wait here. Oh wait, let me take off my fucking fan braces. That'd be a good.
Okay, here I leave.
This is the inn, not the tavern.
Oh fuck me.
They're the same thing, Dan.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm being stupid.
I'll take off all of my things. There we go. I'm like a normal boy.
Does that actually make a difference?
No. What would you consider the evening, Dan?
Probably this. What time is it now? I'd say 7.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
I'm sorry, ale housemaid. It appears I snuck
Good
in
day
by
to you.
accident. Oh no. I'm talking to a door.
See that? She just sticky fingers away from the door.
What's that?
Damn it, they seem to be very good at hearing my attempts at squatting. Ooh, a pot I can eat. How hungry am I? I'm hungry.
Answer me.
Welcome back.
That's odd. Nothing here.
Well, it's time to wait for 7 hours.
Who's playing that?
I'm prepared.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Benny.
very,
disgusting.
very fun experience.
I was thinking there's only one person I know who knows about that.
I don't know why I'm so tired.
Could be Owen.
Your bone's not here.
I'm probably gonna come off.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Does anyone want to play Smite?
What's the Smite birthday thing?
I think it's an avatar.
Yeah, actually.
Wait, I can sleep on this bench. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can sleep on the bench in that game.
Just probably you'll get a chance to get pickpocketed, that'd be funny.
Be right back.
Wait, what did you say?
You said be right back.
No, you. What did you say?
You've no business here.
It'd be
Never
funny
mind
if you get
making
pickpocketed
yourself
by sitting on that
comfortable in
bench.
someone's bed. Get lost
yeah.
before I call the guards. By all the saints, where do you think you are?
I think
Go
it's
and
funny
sleep
that
somewhere else.
one of the side quests is
Can't
you
sleep
gotta
here.
court
Be
the
gone.
girl who saved
Right
you,
now.
and after you court her, it's literally just a sex
What do you
scene.
think you're doing, sleeping in someone else's bed? Get the hell out, or I'll call a guard.
Like you see boobs and all. It's fucking
You can't
hilarious.
sleep here. Be gone.
When I did that
Right
quest, I kind
now.
of was like, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm not streaming this."
What do you think you're doing, sleeping in someone else's bed? Get the
Where-
hell out, or I'll call a.
Jamie, have you courted Teresa? I think's the name of the girl who saves you.
No. I have to leave.
What do you mean?
What? I am waiting for the priest.
Jamie. Have you courted Teresa yet?
Is that a new disease? I thought we were already dealing with coronavirus. What the fuck is a Teresa?
It's finals. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
he's an avatar.
You can
Oh,
co-op certain bitches in that game.
What's the name? What's the name of the girl who saves you at the mill house?
Bruh. No, I'm still doing the Father Godwin quest because I restarted the game.
Oh.
You can't even find a blacksmith. How's he gonna court a lady?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bullshits is the worst town in the game.
Just because it's at the grindstone.
Yeah, it's a bear plushie avatar. That's
you
the
grab this
weird-
plushie avatar. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
He's inside the building. The time has come.
Mm.
Fates have aligned. Godwin, I will be.
Sure. I can be your hero, baby.
How much longer must I wait? A tankard here!
Godwin.
As you wish.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
They are dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You
Here.
wanna go Zeus?
We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It
was
was.
terrible.
It seemed
Seemed
so
so
pointless and we had no warning.
We had
They
no
just
warning.
appeared and began the
They
slaughter.
just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rodney. Folk who tried
I'll
to
go,
take refuge there,
Athena.
but
With the tank.
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
Hmm.
he did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well,
Doesn't
congratulations.
get
It's
sank.
nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhoff stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubos,
Oh shit,
they're still
oh
settling
shit.
accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've
So
told you all about me.
pointless and
Now it's your
terribly.
turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because
Benji.
if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people
Did you
stop
notice it
believing
too?
in the church because their confessional secrets are
Nice
betrayed,
one.
they won't trust anyone.
The little
and that's
animation
worse
where
than
the
even
characters
most
lean
hideous
forward
crime.
and point at them with their head angled down. Like, every character in the game does that same pose when they're accusing someone.
Yeah, the animations of the game are hilarious, man.
If
They're
you
insane.
learn how to mimic the animation, you could probably kill Owen with laughter.
My favourite one is when, at the beginning of the game, when you're talking to your girlfriend in the village, and she's like, "What brings you here today, then?" And you're like, "Your beauty, of course." You like nod your head like you're Yuka or something. yeah, your beauty.
If you learn how to do the really obvious ones like that finger wag and the point.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those
I
cutthroats will strike
tried.
again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubos told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your
Behind.
consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
doubt
I
it.
almost made it out.
Let's drink to that.
Do you want to know a big meme, Benji?
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you
That
mean?
Jan Hus character.
My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with
This
them in
person,
poverty,
Jan
suffering,
Hus,
and everything
was
that troubles
historically
them. I drink with them and curse
burnt
those
at the stake
stuck
for
habits
heresy.
in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
That's a very simple answer, I like it.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Oh, I love them.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it?
They were really
I
good.
copied down some of his sermons.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rock.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Alright, so guys, I've got two questions. I know what outcome A is, but I don't know what outcome B is.
Huh?
Ha! Sorry.
Sorry, I have food in my mouth.
Are you sure that's what it is?
No, I'm gonna mute Seth because I don't want him responding to a question I didn't ask him. So, what should I do here? I know. Oh wait, no one's even in this stream. Oh boy, how long has that been there for then?